I was at the keg, the one that's in front of the Square One a couple weeks ago with a buddy of mine. We were just grabbing a quick bite to eat. And of course the food was fucking terrible. I had the lobster gratini, and all I could taste was the sauce. I could barely taste the fucking lobster, which had the same texture as a Dr. Scholl's foot insert. But it was like a fancy-ish sort of place. The men's bathroom actually had a velvet sofa in it, not by the door of the washroom, but inside the fucking washroom, okay? Now the reason why that sofa is there is after some middle-aged man is done taking a shit, he can sit down and be comfortable on that sofa for an extra 10 minutes before he has to go back to the table where his fat wildebeest of a wife is sitting and his two annoying kids are, and he's forced to rethink every life decision he's ever made. Welcome to another episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, the show where I bring you the worst news possible in the best way possible. First story of the day is Fury. His wife banned from mother-in-law's wedding shows up and causes a scene. So basically a woman who was banned from her mother-in-law's wedding has been blasted for turning up to cause a scene after her husband attended without her. Why are you upset about being banned from your mother-in-law's wedding? Do you realize what this is, right? This is a second wedding, okay, a second marriage. That means the mother-in-law was married before and fucked it up and is now trying again. First weddings are great because the couple is young, full of life, everyone's happy for them to start their lives together. But second weddings are a fucking travesty. I mean, literally right as the bride and groom are exchanging vows, the groomsmen and the bridemaids, if there are any, they should be making over-under bets on how long the marriage is gonna last, all right? No word of lie, that's what I would do, okay? Right as they're about to kiss and seal the deal, I'd look over to the groomsmen and be like, hey, $50, they don't make it past 5 years. And if the guy standing next to me has an ounce of sense or rationality, he'd look at me and be like, 2-to-1 odds, they don't get to 3. Next story. Saudi Arabia plans to invest $38 billion into their gaming industry. Yeah, they're planning on fucking making a VR version of the death of Jamal Khashoggi, the journalist who MBS had dismembered in a Turkish consulate the day he was applying for a marriage certificate. You'll be able to put on a fucking Oculus Rift and chop up a journalist into pieces and then deliver his body parts virtually to his fiancée to send a fucking message. Do you know who this guy is, by the way? This is MBS. He's the crown prince of Saudi Arabia. Back in 2017, this motherfucker took 400 of the richest, most powerful people in his country that were involved in tax evasion and corruption, some of them being his fucking cousins, and he locked these sad sacks of shit in the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, had them tied up and beaten, alright? Tied up and beaten until they would disclose their offshore bank accounts. I got cousins in New Jersey I'd like to do that to, but I can't because they're wily motherfuckers. I bring that up because I really want to talk about this. Project Veritas is a journalism site, I don't know, I guess. They do really great work. You see, journalists back in the day were watchdog. They would dig up dirt and shady dealings of powerful people and publish it so the public would know when the ruling elite were misbehaving. These days, most journalists are fucking cucks who spend all day on Twitter whining about how, which movies on Netflix don't have a diverse production team. They're fucking dilettantes. They have no class. They got no balls, no grit. They just get money stuffed down their throat by corporations. I'm wearing $600 OVO 10s right now. I'd like to shove my foot up their ass and show their insides some goddamn style. But Project Veritas actually does it right. They take people on the inside, such as Twitter engineers, FBI agents, Pfizer employees, deep state pedophiles. Senators, mislabeled, my bad. They get them drunk, get them on a date, and start asking them questions about their industry. There's usually hidden camera recording the whole thing. God fucking words. One of their journalists got video evidence of this bitch, Jennifer Norris. Who looks like she should already belong in an insane asylum or should be, working at a carnival. This bitch is an administrator at Trinity School in New York City. It costs $30,000 $2,000 a year to send one of your parasitic offspring to this place. They caught her saying that she sometimes thinks about how it would be great if the guy from Dexter came in and killed all the conservative kids. That's verbatim. She wants Dexter from Dexter to come in and kill all of the kids repping the right. To bring it full circle, listen, I don't want to get a call when I put this video out from MBS saying I got a minute to live. I like what you stand for, sir. All right, let's take all of these public school teachers wishing death upon our kids and all the shitty journalists who've been bought off by Bezos to spew garbage all day. Lock them in the Ritz-Carlton and let's show them who's boss. All right, thank you for tuning in today. It's been my pleasure to keep y'all guys entertained. I'm gonna put the links for the second two stories in the description below so you can go in, you can find them, you can do your digging, see if what I'm saying is true. I don't have the link for this wedding story. If you're the type of person who needs to verify if a woman did go to her mother-in-law's wedding that she was banned from and cause a scene, if you're the type of person that's like, I need to know if that's true, your life is meaningless and you need to walk into oncoming traffic, all right? Listen, just go out and get fucked up, all right? It's Friday right now. I'm probably gonna release this on a Saturday. Go out and have some fun. Escapism and consumerism is the only way to enjoy the descent of Western civilization. Our politicians have abandoned us. Our elites are squeezing all the money they can out of the fucking system before they go into their bunkers and hide, all right? The world is falling apart around you. The countries that were already poor are being invaded by the superpowers and no one gives a fuck. The people you were close to have lost their minds because of the pandemic, and every day you wake up questioning your own sanity and placing the apocalypse. But all that bullshit aside, just remember there is half-off appetizers at Chuck's after 9 p.m. Woo! New episode of No Easy Days this Sunday. Remember, have a great day because there are no easy ones.